Hi everybody, it's Eric and welcome to the video conversation this week. We got snow in Washington, D.C. Just a couple inches seems to shut down the city, but not the Paulson office. We stayed open and we're working on your behalf. Also looks like the Gophers had a pretty tough week, losing a few games. They were also in Washington, D.C. playing in the Big Ten tournament and didn't do so well with the NCAA, but it was fun for me to attend an event with the annual event with the local alumni of the University of Minnesota, speak to them and cheer the Gophers on. We got to get to the questions now though, and we had some good ones again. The first actually comes in from Chad in Victoria, who writes in, Representative Paulson, as someone who's considering going back to school after taking time off, I was wondering what is being done to improve financial assistance for those like myself who may no longer qualify for the same traditional scholarships that graduating high school seniors are usually eligible for. Thanks, Chad. Chad, actually, thanks for sharing your thoughts. A lot of students that actually graduate now may decide to take a gap year. They may take some time off before they return back to college or higher education institution, and we should be giving more flexibility to those students that can best meet their own individual needs and life experiences. I am co-sponsoring legislation. It's called the Flexible Pell Grant for the 21st Century Students Act, and it basically allows the flexibility for students to draw from their Pell Grant or financial aid at an accelerated pace, even if they go to summer school. That's not the case under current law right now. It's got to only be used for first semester and second semester. It's only common sense to give more flexibility to our students. Next up is a phone call I got from Mark in Edina. And Mark called in saying, as a veteran and someone who uses the VA hospital, I'd like Representative Paulson to support H.R. 1367, which will improve the hiring process for VA hospitals across the country. Well, Mark, thanks for your service and thanks for calling. What Mark is referring to is the fact that the VA, as a part of its hiring process, has had a very lengthy and a very bureaucratic hiring process, meaning they don't retain and recruit good employees that keep the VA operating, serving its patients, which are our servicemen and women. And so we did pass legislation on a very bipartisan vote just in the House today actually that does make sure we improve the staffing, the recruitment, and the retention programs at the VA, helping to make sure we clear up this problem, alleviating the backlog we've also had in treating our veterans so they can get the service and the treatment that they deserve. Thanks everyone for joining this week. Continue to reach out anytime, of course on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or of course on the website at paulson.house.gov.